So if you're part of the big and tall crowd, well, this e-bike's for you. It's the Wildeway Soared, dual motors, dual suspension. It's next on the channel. Let's go. What's up, guys? We're on this Wildeway Soared 26x4 dual motor e-bike with dual suspension. Just testing it out in the grass here. I'm gonna pull over in a second, give you the specs. But pretty comfortable with the dual suspension in the back and front suspension as well. Over these bumps. Seat's pretty comfortable so far, so let's take a look at this beast. Alright, so this is the Wildeway. This is for the big and tall crowd, guys. So this is a big e-bike, weighs 106 pounds. It's tall, it's beefy, it's made of steel on the frame there. So $13.99. It's on sale on the wildwaybike.com website. You can see there. And it comes in black, as you see here, or gray. Those are your two options here. Dual motors, dual suspension. That's the big headline here. Just a very big e-bike overall. So to my opinion, you got to be 6 foot tall to ride this ride. It's that size e-bike, and that's who it's built for. So you can check out their other bikes. I think they have a step-through version of this, or a similar version. Yeah, this is the step-over Wildeway Soared from a Wildeway. So this bike is rocking two 750 watt motors back here. These each peak at 1300 watts. You get a total of 136 newton meters of torque, so that's 2600 watts peak power with these dual motors here. Here's a look at that rear one. Top speed of 32 miles an hour, and they claim a range of about 65 miles an hour. That's paired with this 48 volt 30 amp hour battery here in the down tube here. They say it's UL certified as well, 2271. I haven't popped it out yet, but it's a 48 volt 30 amp hour with 2100 cells in there, so it should be a pretty decent ride. And again, the claim range is about 65 miles. We're running on S4 semi-log S4 hydraulic brakes here. Disc brakes. Looks like they're just two pistons, and they got a 203s on the rotors here. These are pretty thick as well. You need that stopping power. And you've got a heavy bike like this in steel. Those bigger rotors just give you more area here to cover and grab those brakes. Weighs about 78 inches long from tip to tip there. Payload is 440 pounds capacity, and again weighs 106 pounds. So this is on the heavier side because of that steel frame. You got front suspension up here. You got lockout and preload. And here's the horsed dual link suspension back here with the shocks, which are not adjustable at all. So it's a fairly stiff ride out of the box. I'll sit on the bike here so you can see the shock in action. It doesn't give much. And here's the front one. Here's a look at your handlebars. Got your control pad here. Got your light turn signals. Bike has turn signals, which don't show up. They're just on the rear, I guess, and they don't show up on the display. There's your horn. Let's turn the light off. On the right, come back to display. Here's your right side. Just a twist throttle here. Pretty kind of plasticky grips, and your semi-log brakes. 7-speed shifter. This is a cadence sensor e-bike as well. Here's a look at that display. It's a decent display. You just get battery bars, no percentage, no voltage, trip, odometer, max, average, and back to trip. And then down here is where it indicates your drive level. So right now I'm just in rear wheel drive and it's flashing there. I believe if you hold the I key, now it's in front wheel drive only, so I can do front wheel. If I hold it again, it's on both wheels now, so rear wheel drive. So you get front, rear, and both. We'll do a little off-road test with this bike. We'll do a speed test, brake test, hill test, and see how it performs. I'm about 70% charged. I feel that front motor kick in there. Oh yeah. This bike has 136 Newton meters of torque. So here on the grass, the sheet heated up, and it definitely does. I'm doing 20. It's got some giddy up here. Oh yeah. Seems to absorb the shocks pretty well. There's a little rattling coming up there off that front fender, I think. You get that a lot with these dual motor bikes sometimes. Oh yeah. I'm down to about three batteries there, so I'm like 70% charged, maybe. So I don't have a full battery, unfortunately. Too many bikes in the shop right now to remember to charge them all before I test them. But we'll definitely check it out. All right, crossing the street, good power, and yeah, let's go. All right, first up is a speed test here. So just put it in PS5. It's in dual motor mode, so that's where we get top speed from. I'm going to hit my test track here, and okay, good pickup there. Didn't spin out, which is nice. There's that rattling. I'm not sure what that is. Might be the spring and the fork. I don't know. There's 27. They match. 28. 29. I'm throttle only right now. Let's try that with pedaling and see if I get any better. Again, I'm not at full charge, so it could be the factor there. I wanted to climb a little bit more there, so all right here. That's good that the speedometers match. That's pretty rare these days. Here we go. Oh, it takes a little while of that power to ramp up. It's a heavy bike. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm gonna run out of room probably. 24, 25. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go find a longer street and see if we can try that again. Alright. This thing is faster with the throttle, to be honest with you. As I pedal, it takes too long to ramp up. I'm already at 23. Alright, now it's coming. Here we go. Come on. Down to 2 battery bars. 28. 29. You get 30. There's 30. And stop sign. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's definitely faster when you get the throttle. You get all that power immediately. 29. Yeah, it caps out there. Not enough juice in the batteries there. So can it hit 32? I think it can when you got a full battery, so not bad. Just the power on this thing is pretty good, and especially off that throttle. It takes like just a half a second there. It kind of kicks in and pulls you uphill hill here. I get pretty good resistance in the pedals too, so the gearing seems decent. Alright, we're just going to power this thing up on throttle only on my hill test, because that's the way to use this bike. 16 miles an hour climbing, 17, 18, 19. All right. So far, pretty good. I mean, it should be for a dual motor. Here's where it gets steeper. It's like a 10% grade here. All right, we're doing 19. I don't think it's gonna go below 12, maybe. Let's see. It's 15. Oh, it's not even. It's 15. Okay, 13. For a very short second there. Mostly 14. We still got cruise control. It just kicked in because I had the throttle down. Let's try it here on my really steep hill. This is a 15% grade. It's short, but it's steep. Oh, this thing's eating it up. 14, 12, 11, 10. That's it. 10 miles an hour. 10.8. Ate it up. So, yeah. If you got hills, this could be a bike for you. For sure. Let's try the brakes here. Coming down from this hill. I gotta tap them because. Alright, we'll hit the shade here. Nice. Didn't really fishtail too much. Just a little bit there. Oh, I love that front motor on hills, man. That is a killer. Yeah, if you live in like Vermont, New Hampshire, this is a good bike for you. Not sure how reliable it's going to be. It's a kind of a budget brand, I guess, but hey, it works. Let's just do a little coasting here. No power. See what it's like. It's pretty comfortable to ride. I think these handlebars need to come up a little bit, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, 32. 106 pounds flying downhill. 33, 34. Alright, hit those brakes again. Oh yeah, they grip. Nice. No skidding there. Nice. Alright, let's take it off-road here. Rocks and roots ahead. Alright, so far so good. Go around here, we'll hit the hill. Got a lot of roots here. This is not a bike for like a trail like this. This is a bike for like a fire road, a dirt road. Overall, because it's just so big to handle. Because this is a technical trail, basically. You have to constantly watch where that front wheel is. And as we go up the hill, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Alright, let's try the downhill here. Dare me to go over that jump? Yeah, I don't think so. How about this one? Oh, you thought I was going, didn't you? I don't think so. I don't feel like crashing today. Nice. Hard to find a smooth trail in Connecticut. Like, everything is. Oh, look, they put a bumper. That wasn't bad. There's another one. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. I got a bug. Look at my nose. Wow, the kids in here definitely move some dirt. Oh yeah. Wow. Looks like somebody had a party. This seat is moving a little bit. Alright, out. What's up here? Well, you got some open space around the trail, you're good. Otherwise, you're gonna run into shit. Branches and rocks. There's a root. There's a rock. Like a bunch of roots. Man, that's not fun. On a big one like this. Stick. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna handle that pretty well. It's a lot of bike to maneuver in there, so you really feel it on your arms. Let's kick it out of here. Let's fly out of this wooded. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dual motor. Alright, Alright, let's go wrap this up, guys. Talk about the Wildeway Soared. Alright, there's your Soared from Wildeway. Again, $13.99, black or gray. Dual motors, dual suspension. It did pretty well on my test. I'm not a huge fan of dual motors, but that was fun, actually. I mean, haven't had one in a while, so sometimes you forget what these e-bikes are like. But it's a lot of bike, so keep that in mind. It's heavy, 106 pounds. Dislikes the rattle up front here. I'm not sure if it's maybe the light doing that or something, maybe like spring in the shock there. Sometimes when I pedal, my foot hits here. So these are pretty wide. It's a pretty wide fork back there, so you may need to adjust the C-post a bit in terms of getting different leg extension on there. Overall, the looks, I mean, I've seen better looking e-bikes overall. But it's got these V-post tires. Never heard of those before. They're puncture resistant, I think. Nice light up front. Not that bright. You got the adjustable stem, which is nice. So the rattling, that's my major. The rattling and just the size of the bike. Those are my negatives, right? But I think you got to be 6 feet tall to enjoy a bike like this. You got to have hills, I think. That's another ideal type of rider situation. And if you're just using it to, commute on a dirt road, go to work, something like that, it's cool too. It's got tons of power there to get you across the street and stuff like that. So, commuting wise, you can do that. Shout out to I think his name was Brian. I ran into him I stopped at a Shell station at my last group ride, and I had my bike on the back of the truck. And he goes, "Hey, nice bike, man. I got one too." And he pulls me into the back of the store and he shows me his Engway. He had like an Engway. Dual battery e-moped style. So Brian, I think that's your name. So if you're watching, appreciate the shout out there. Yeah, he rode that bike to work. So there's a lot of guys who do that out there. You may not see out there. It's pretty cool to. I wish I kind of had a job I could commute to on a bike like this. Right, that would be a lot of fun every day. But anyway, that's the Wildeway Soared. I'll throw a link in the description there. Let me know what you guys think about this e-bike. And the frame is. Nothing to write home about, but the bike says what it does, or does what it says, according to my specs and experience, and that's it, guys. So I'll see you on the next Crisscrossed. I'm out.